Hey, how are you going? Good, actually coming to you from my homeschool office in Trinidad and Tobago, and I am a homeschool mom. I am a mom, a wife, and I also have a job. Now, my job is marketing, so it allows me to be very flexible around my duties. Now, I do have 7 children, so every so often someone asks me a great question or I observe something during the week, and so therefore this is what this blab is all about. Helping, well, not helping, sharing my ideas of how I manage 7 children. Because at one point, we were all in the same house. Most of them were toddlers. Oh, I'm sorry, not toddlers, but below 10 years old. So it was a lot to manage. Anyway, the big question I had this week, and the thing is, only when someone asked me a question that I actually realized that I did have a solution for it. Hello, Adil, Asif, how are you? So my question that someone asked me this week is, well, I'm a grandmother. I enjoy my grandchildren coming over. How do I make sure that they don't, they take their drink, they take it into the room, and they make mess. It's inevitable that drinks will make mess. It's inevitable that food that is not eaten at a table will make mess. Okay, so instead of being, well, you don't want to be a nag. You don't want to be saying, you're not allowed to eat here. You don't want to be that. So you simply tell them, I have no one to clean the house right now, and I'd love to sit and play with you. So in order for me to do that, can't make any. So you want something to drink, you want a cookie to eat, not a problem. Let's eat it in the kitchen or let's go out in the backyard. Okay, and that's what I do in my house. I give them the cookie in the kitchen and it says, do not put this into your mouth until you walk out the door, until you sit on the steps outside and you're allowed to eat your cookie. So make all the mess you want to make outside on the back porch. Okay, that's as simple as it is. If they like eating in front of television in their house, not a problem. But this is my house. I don't have someone that's cleaning here after every crumb that falls on the floor. And guess what? I don't like cockroaches just like you do. And ants and cockroaches love when crumbs and drink drops get left all over the place. It's just a fact. So use that as a reason to say you need to eat in the kitchen. If you're here, I don't mind you having a glass of juice right now. Here's your glass of juice, but you sit right here if you're gonna have that glass of juice. And the minute they get up, you take them to wash their hands, and they wash their hands, and the drink is gone. Okay. So if they want their drink, then they need to learn that to sit and drink it at the table, at the counter. If it's not your children, a friend comes over to visit, you simply say to the child, and it's up to the mother to back you up that, you don't have to say this is my house, but you need to take control. It is your house. And you want to welcome your friends and you want to welcome the little toddlers to come and visit you. So therefore you say, can you please eat at the table? Okay. Now, let's say, for instance, the children are growing up because, yes, you don't want to be running after children, okay, because it is exhausting. And yes, I know when you get older, you don't have as much energy to run after children. So that's where the older ones come in. So the minute the under 5-year-old jumps off the table, you call a bigger one and says, excuse me, and you call the person and you say, can you please wash so-and-so hands? And you have hands up and you make it into a game and you make a dance all the way to the bathroom and then you've solved your problem. The house is not a mess after you have guests come over and visit you. All right? Eating is very important. Great conversations happen around food, so you don't want to not share food. What's important is to teach them how to eat properly and how to make mess in one place. All right? And if you don't want to be sounding like a nag or sounding selfish, just simply say, well, I just cleaned here, so could you not any mess? You change it around, okay? But that's pretty much it. All right. The next question I got asked this week was with regards to teenagers. How do you get teenagers to, how do you deliver consequences to teenagers right now? So there's one line that I use that someone reminded me this week. It goes like this. There's something as simple as, how teenagers don't feel physical pain. They don't feel their body aching right now because they're young, they're flexible, etc. But you and I know that when you were teens, you used to do that. And because you did, like, for instance, sit on your foot, and so therefore your knees were kind of bent up, you and I know that that causes pain in later on in years, 50 plus years. You tend to get your knees given trouble. And I would simply tell children, it says, give them a story, give them an example of an aunt, uncle, a grandmother, somebody that you know, a friend who has that pain now, who used to do X, Y, and Z. All right? And so therefore you say, the yourself of the future, yourself of tomorrow, will thank yourself of today when you do sit on your foot. Something as simple as that. And it works. It really does. But everything that you do with love and for the best interest of the person in front of you. Have a great day. You got any questions? Definitely find me on Twitter, BernieChinley.com, Facebook, Bernadette Chinley. Drop me a question. This video is also going to be stored on YouTube as well. And I'm here on Blab every Saturday. I try to make it for 4 o'clock, but today I have something happening at 4, so I'm a little early. And so therefore, any flexible between 1 and 4, definitely look out for my Mompreneur Blab. Have a great day. Bye now.